Greetings and good afternoon. This is a test from Thomas Caldwell at the Aurelian Column to give some insight into what's going on. As luck would have it, I was just leaving a retreat I was attending, a place of peace and calm I was invited to stay at for about a week or so I can do some more reflecting on things. And just as I was departing was when Charlie Kirk was assassinated. I decided, instead of just chiming in like everyone else saying how terrible it was, to wait till we see how it played out before I gave you any commentary. So here I am. Well, they caught the guy, and even though there were amazing numbers of theories in the beginning, which I did not want to get caught up in, it was the Israelis, it was the Clintons, it was the Mossad, you name it, it was it. I mean, everybody had a theory. Perhaps it was a time traveler sent back to prevent Mr. Kirk from becoming president. Again, when you don't have any evidence, it means you don't have any evidence, so it's best to wait. Now it turns out what we have is a disturbed young man who was probably influenced by nameless beings on the other end of the keyboard that he stared into in the middle of the night. His family is going to suffer horribly. In many ways, what they're going to go through is going to be worse than what Charlie's family is going to go through. One big stupid tragedy. In a nation that always tries to find some sort of good out of a tragedy, but sometimes there's just tragedies. Now, the danger of this whole episode is that no matter what the reason or how it went and what the motivations of the killer were, there are many people, both on the left and the right, that are going to use this to their advantage. Remember, politics is 50% optimism and 50% opportunism, and boy, is the latter half being used right now. You've already seen protests. People have been hurt who were cheering Mr. Kirk's demise, which is pretty sick, but again, sickness is not something the U.S. is short of these days, especially of the mental variety. So what I'm going to do is, while I'm on the road, and I'm sorry I wasn't able to get on any earlier than today, but I wanted to wait till they caught the guy anyways. I have to put together a new form of what I'm going to be doing here. But the United States is a country that loves to look at problems and blame people for them, as opposed to look at problems and find solutions to them. And if Mr. Kirk's death is going to teach us anything, it might be looking for solutions is going to be a lot easier and a lot more productive than looking for blame. And in the long term, the sort of country that we want to live in is going to be one that takes care of its own people, takes care of its problems, and faces the truth, no matter how ugly, no matter what color it is, no matter how uncomfortable that reality proves to be. Anyways, this is just a short report. I would urge people to not give in to theories that are based on nothing but ideas. That's what we saw a lot of for about 24, 30 hours, and it turns out most of that was false, right? So I guess I was right about that one. Anyways, folks, I'm going to be in touch soon. You'll see a new revamped Aurelian column coming out. I'm going to be traveling for a little bit more, and I would like to still keep in touch with you. Follow my channels, and remember, don't take any wooden nickels and don't take any bad advice. That's it for today. If you appreciate my work, please like, subscribe, and share. Share with your friends and share with your enemies, and let them voice their opinions too. They might still be your enemies, but there's no reason to kill them. I can be reached at feedback@aureliancolumn.com. That's feedback@aureliancolumn.com. I'm up on X. My handle there is MICCAMPEN. That's MICCAMPEN. This podcast originates at Substack. My handle there is aureliancolumn.substack.com. Until we meet again, be good, be safe, be vigilant, And remember, clown world, the deep state, and political and mental insanity must be destroyed. Good day.